So one moment, we are coming, admit, Jasleen is coming. Okay. Okay, so hello everyone. Are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Navdeep is there. Okay, Firine. So Alotta is coming also. Tara is there. Anand. Wow. So
unbelievable. This is a nightmare.
Oh, Alotta, you are also here. So it is our first stream what we are doing. This is also a test. So every time we test, enjoy yourself and find the camera. I must leave the place also for a minute, one moment. So, Jesco ist da, ja? Jesco kann nicht jeder sehen. Du versteckst dich. Komm mal hier. Hier ist Jesco. Hallo. Kuckuck. Okay. So, everything works. And the live stream is running. Oh, Alotta, you have a very nice photo in the background. Now you are in the orbit, not in San Francisco like last time.
Exactly. Yes. Hold on a minute. I'm going to get a chair.
Oh, yeah, sure. So, Anand, you need to switch on your microphone that we can hear you from Dominican Republic. Can you do that, Anand? No, Ender from Liceo Científico Salcedo. So, can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Jasleen, Firine, Navdeep. So we are waiting for Africa. Mr. Awimbo from Nairobi. This is a surprise what we have today. So you see on the upper screen there's a screen without somebody inside. This is only ISEI test is there standing. This is our test if we can do the Zoom into a live stream, what is YouTube. So Alotta, we go step by step to work also in the public, that a lot of students can be motivated. But I think we had in the past 6 weeks so many motivation events. Also NASA made a lot of them. that we don't need to do more. So, but we are sitting here together that we can do a short report. So I want to do that from the past 6 weeks, what we made here in Leipzig. So everyone who is now in the conference, he has also a short report of that, what they do, because behind everyone, there is an engagement, there are students, there is a school sometimes also. So now, okay, our winter is over. So let's see if I can share my screen, which we are doing. Oh, this we are sharing, okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, that is fine. I have all these PowerPoints now from you into my computer. I can start it and you see this is its quality. This works. I have a very huge microphone. I hope also my camera is a little bit better than in the last week. I can share this a little bit so that I'm in the middle. Okay. So let me give a short overview of what we did in the past weeks. First, here is the German-speaking magazine, Space Magazine Europe. We are on the front page. You see the rocket is erecting by the teams, by our international teams, mostly from the Indians. This is our rocket garden. And they gave us 5 pages in this magazine for space in Europe. You see here, this is Nadine. This is one of our students. She wants to apply herself as an astronaut. ESA is offering now astronauts for ESA. And Nadine is making her exam as a teacher, as a mathematics physics teacher. She is a space girl since the beginning. She made 5 participations at the NASA Rover Challenge, 2 successful rides as a pilot with a 2nd place. So here you see there are 3 more pages where they describe what we are doing, what we did in the past, and what we want to do in the future. You see also Jesco here upstairs as one of our youngest, and our picture. I will translate this. This is brand new, this newspaper from yesterday. I will translate it into English and will send it to you that you can read it. This is a lot of work, but these 5 pages. Okay. Looking back to the last month, there we have here Valeria. Valeria was with us here in Leipzig as a space student from Mexico City, from Querétaro, the University of Aerospace in Querétaro. She lives in Mexico City, and she made 4 months with us here and teached our students into CAD design by SolidWorks. She got a certificate, what you see upstairs, and she got also in her hand a little doll. This is special history. I want to tell you this because we had, Yvonne and I, we had this on the International Space Station. Not especially this doll, but this kind of the doll. This doll is for German kids, the ambassador to bring them into the bed. And we sent them to the ISS. You see it on the right-hand side, or here also, with Alexander Kaleri of the Space ISS Mission 8, together with Michael Fowle, and he let him flow in his private room in the ISS.
Cool.
So, and Alotta, what nobody was knowing before, also Jesco not, is that I was able to bring, to get a video from this doll from over the live stream of NASA down to the Earth. So, and this I want to show you. This is unseen. This was only published somewhere hidden in the NASA Space Flight Gallery. And here is that video, what they made on the Thanksgiving in 2003 on the space station ISS. You see him, he's sitting together with the Linux penguins from Michael Fowle, and they celebrate Thanksgiving. He opened a tin of fish. So, and for the German kids, this was a very, very big event to see their lovely doll into the TV with the space station. And
Yes.
this is the original quality, what was in this time, sending downlink and say hello. And you can find this video also in fall of 2003 into the NASA archive. So this is what Yvonne and I am doing or did before we worked together with students. First, we made a lot of promotion activities, and now we are there. At the end of January, there was the Astronaut Memorial Day. You know that there were a lot or some accidents of STS 57, STS 107, and then also Apollo 1. And so our institute is a special member of the Astronaut Memorial Foundation at the Kennedy Space Center. Here you see Victoria. Victoria was pilot at the NASA Rover Challenge in 2011. You see she's flying in an altitude of 2 meters. Then with her pilot together in Huntsville, Alabama. She was for us on the 28th of January at the Kennedy Space Center and visited the Astronaut Memorial Foundation. You see, she shows the bricked Moon Maritime Germany, what we donated for the astronaut memorials on the space work of Honor in 2005 and 2008. And there are a lot of names now. You see Sergei Korolyov, 100 years Boris Yevsevich Chertok, and here down there are also some of our sponsors. So we are organizing donations for the Astronaut Memorial Foundation, and this was a special day of us that we was there in the pandemic, but one of our students visited there. So the history is so that we are in good contact with the director of the Astronaut Memorial Foundation, that we visit schools and tell them the story about space. Here you see the Challenger School. This is a primary school in Tamarack, in a little bit north of Miami. And this is a school, the Challenger schools are the schools what came after Krista McAuliffe, and Yvonne and myself and Cosma, we also watched the launch of STS-118 as Barbara Morgan was launching into the space. So we can tell the stories to the students, and you see here a lot of students, Yvonne in the middle, or we honor them on the astronaut mirror on the Kennedy Space Center. Then came the winter to Germany, a winter what we never had years before, a lot of snow, frozen rivers, frozen lakes. And you see here a little bit that our kids are enjoying this, that we had our troubles on the roofs with a lot of ice, and the streets were busy so that no car was able to drive. But we enjoyed this with our kids on the rivers, with the ice skating or with a sledge. And so we had fun. No? You see here the difference on our rocket park. Left-hand side, this photo was made 12 days ago. And the right-hand side, this photo was made 2 days ago. So what we have now, after 10 days, a change from a winter, from a hard winter to an early summer. You see the temperature difference of 17 Fahrenheit, 70 Fahrenheit, or 38 degrees of Celsius. So I must shuffle a lot of snow 10 days ago, and now it is weather that we can go swimming. Cosma and Tara were into the pool 3 days ago. Yeah, looking into the future, now the summer is coming. We are preparing a huge Youth Science and Space Festival together with the Leipzig Fair. So in this year, we are not able to travel somewhere, not now, and not in the April. So we try to let the fire burning. And this was my goal since years, that we also do a big festival in Germany for international teams, that every international team will have the same conditions like all the other teams. It is not so in the world, especially also at the NASA Rover Challenge. International teams has not the same condition like national teams. So we want to give everyone the same chance. And this will be in this hall. You see, this is like in Habitat on the Mars. This is exhibition hall number 1 in the Leipzig Fair. They have 5 of those halls. And you see that we have also our logo. This is Katja. She is now working by Aeroflot. And here she was in Leipzig with the logo in the background. And here you see the press conference. So we are preparing this huge Youth and Science Festival under the name of Jesco von Puttkamer to follow his tracks or his legacy. I think this will be a mix of the Youth and Science Festival, what is held every year in the Washington Convention Center, and a mix between the NASA Rover Challenge plus the Youth Science readings, what our Russian friends are doing. So I hope we can match this. I'm sure that we can match this because we match a lot in the past. So you can be surprised what comes in the future. So the most important photos for me in this month were these photos. The landing of Perseverance. This was simply awesome. Yeah. With all these live stream photos, what we've seen about the parachute, the lifter, and then also that the MRO made the photo from the landing with the parachute. This is amazing. And so I want to say to you, Alotta, as a part of the family of NASA, big thank you. this was great event.
Thank you. And yes, it was awesome. We felt the same way you felt. We're so excited. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we are looking forward to the next test launch of Starship SN number 10. So the last did not fail, only the landing was not so soft as they believed, but I think they will match it. And this is also a burning heart for us that COTS program, the corporate commercial orbital transportation systems, will coming out and help to discover the space. Okay, this is first what I have here. I want to share my screen back. Okay, so this is a little flashback what we did in the past in all these conditions, what are very hard, because in Germany the situation is now so, there's coming Yvonne in the background, that that we have around 50, between 50 and 60 incidents, but the third wave is coming. So the mutations of the virus, the production of the vaccines is running, but they have not so much to make the whole public, the whole community here to give them vaccines. So we are still between a lockdown and between opening processes. I don't know what they can do next week. So we have a 2,000 square meter huge campus where we do our best. And so we can prepare everything what comes into the future, but we cannot travel and we cannot fly and we cannot go into the space in the moment. Yeah, Alotta, what is the situation in Washington now? Something is sharing by the media, but how it is as a private people, as a person? Are you doing homework or home office always, or are you going
Yes, within NASA, we've been working from home since March. So we're going into a year of telework, and we continue to monitor things to look at our return to work, but there is no plan at this time to move in the immediate future, because we've been able to accomplish within the headquarters and as well as the centers most of the things that we needed to accomplish. When there are mission critical activities going on, of course, there are people who will go to the field center locations and do whatever needs to be done to accomplish the mission. But the majority of the people are working from home. As you know, the vaccines are rolling out. We have people that are mission critical as priority for the vaccines when when NASA receives them. But we're just moving along. No new indications of administrator in the immediate time frame. We do have some politicals that have come on board, but it's just business as usual. We're on lockdown as well. Some areas people are starting to open up businesses and restaurants, but in general, we're still being asked to stay in and wear masks.
Yeah, it's
Really distance as much as possible.
So I'm happy that I can see you without a mask, because everyone is alone at home or in his family.
Yes.
So here's also my wife. No, you didn't see her in Washington, but I think on the most of the photos, yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yeah, and
she's part of your bubble, so you don't have to wear a mask with her.
Okay, yeah. Lisa is coming from Moscow. Cosma is joining us, because as I made my presentation, I was not seeing that you apply yourself, but Cos, I think we are complete now. So I want to introduce now Navdeep Singh from Kurukshetra, India. This is the state of Haryana. He is one of our best students. I cannot say student, he is a colleague, because he is able to build a better copy of the Space Education Institute, and let us show him or explain him what he is doing. I want to share this also on my screen again. So Navdeep, this is your turn. One moment. Okay.
Yeah.
So Yeah, okay. Do you see that? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So, hello everyone, and my name is Navdeep, as Ralf told about me. So we are working in India. I'm from India. So we are working with Mr. Ralf since 2013, I guess, and 13 and 14. So we got a lot of opportunity while working with him. So he gave us so many opportunity to work with him on space education projects, and he's our teacher, partner, mentor, and he helped us a lot of with a lot of ideas to motivate more and more students to the STEM education and the space education. So while working with him, I in Tech Mantra Labs is my organization in India. So we conduct mainly 3 activities in India, in Germany, in Russia, and US. So what we do is like we help Indian students to learn about space education. We select some competitions at from US or some another competitions. So we help students to prepare some projects and to be presentable at the competitions. So this is what we are doing since last 7 years. And these are the few pictures from Russian workshop, what we conducted with the help of Mr. Ralf. A lot of Indian students, you can see a lot of Indian students while visiting so many places in Russia and learning about the space, real space achievements of a Russian space agency. And there we also visited some schools and NASA headquarters too. And this also gave us a lot of motivation to stick into this sector and bring more and more students and talent to light. And here you can see a few pictures from Germany, summer workshop Germany. The students are really learning the manufacturing process of rover, and they're also learning a few things about the telemetry, about the mechanical tools. They are visiting city, and they are learning how to do the teamwork, and at the end they got the certificate. And this was also a wonderful opportunity. We conducted this Jesco won Puttkamer India Cup in 2017. And here is the poster of this activity. And here you can see the pictures. A lot of students, 100 of students took participate. 15 teams participated in this competition. And out of the 15, 4 teams got opportunity to present their college, their India at NASA Rover Challenge 2018. And here you see the picture which Ralf has presented to us at our head office. And this is the plate on the name of Jesco One Puttkamer. It always motivate us a lot and motivate our students to do something, to explore something new in the space education. And here are the few pictures of our students after these workshops in Russia and Germany. They successfully participated at NASA Rover Challenge competitions. A lot of students, international students also involving in our group. Here you can see the few pictures of our space tower. Actually, while from the inspiration from international, so from space hotel and space campus in Germany. So we also try to build some infrastructure for the students so that the students can really come and learn something. So in this campus, we have a lot of facility inside. The 200, more than 200 students can still sit inside. We have 8 classrooms, 1 boardroom, 5 personal cabins for the admin, 30 workstations, receptions, space design lab, and 1 mechanical design lab is inside for the students. And soon we are going to do a reopening for this campus with Ralf, and we'll come up with some short courses for the students where students can come and enroll and participate in these courses.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
I see also this is great what he's doing. Thank you, Navdeep. Yeah.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah.
Okay, I see we have the students of the Liceo Científico in Salcedo. Give them a hello. Hello. This is a team from Dominican Republic in the mountains up next, far from Santo Domingo. Do you have prepared a small presentation? Is there something? Yeah. Okay, so you must turn on your microphone that we can hear you. So I think they must change a little bit their sessions. Okay. Lisa, are you hearing us? Is everything fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let me first introduce Jasleen. Jasleen from Houston. And then Lisa and Firine, you know each other, no, from the last meeting, from the reading. And now you have your own presentation. You must not translate Firine. Everything is fine. I have it here. But first, I want to invite Jasleen. Jasleen is introduce yourself. In this time, I will open your presentation, your slide.
Sure. Hello, everyone. Few of you already know me, and for others, I am Jasleen. I am currently living in United States in Houston, Texas. I am doing my dual master's in aerospace and space architecture engineering from Sasakawa Institute of Space Architecture in Houston. It's under University of Houston. And my journey with the ISEI, International Space Education Institute, started in 2015, where we, in the first year itself, we made a winning team along with our collaborative team from Russia and Germany. And this is our team, attending the ceremony and as well as receiving the award.
Okay.
Can you go to the next slide?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay, thank you. And this is another event that I attended last year in 2018. I attended this event where it was a event between the Russian and the German and the Houston embassy for the recognition, and that's where we presented our team with like the rovers, and we got our membership certification, and we got to meet many members there. These are some of the pictures from my visit in Germany, where we went to Jesco Puttkamer place, and as well we went to a museum where we learned about various rockets from the previous technologies. And this is one of the cave where they have some of the old rockets. They were there in those caves. They used to build those rockets, and then there's a museum over there. And yeah, so this is the visit by ISEI in my university. I was in Florida in Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, and it was a great meeting by ISEI where we had a chance to learn about commercial suborbital flight and all the various aeronautical tools and the technologies they are using right now, and what are the courses they are teaching with the simulation lab and everything. This was from 2018 Rover Challenge competition. These are the international team participated, and we had a VIP visit for the launch, for the test launch.
The test, this is the satellite who is looking for exoplanets.
Extraterrestrial events.
Yeah. Alotta, this is in your entrance on the headquarters.
Yeah. And then after this one, this is a Mars 500. This is in Russia, Moscow, with IMBP. That's where they conduct a lot of simulations for the astronaut trainings. And over here, Mr. Ralf is there with some of the dignitaries in Moscow. And so this is a part of my work that I've been working on with my fascination and aspiration to become an astronaut, and learning about the various technologies and understanding of what sort of habitation can be provided to the astronauts for the near future, for the long duration missions in the in the future for Mars, Moon, as well as Mars. And so this is one of our concepts that I'm working with the Boeing company. These are some of the simulations that I have been participating. The first one is the POSSUM, where we are studying about the stratosphere, and then with the MDRS as a crew, we are also learning the space medicine, how to perform suturing and various space medicine in the space. So I was as the crew commander at MDRS. It's one of the analog in Utah. Yes. These are the another isolations. On the left side, it's in the Poland. It's a Lunaris, and the next one is yes, this is the Lunaris. And then we did underwater simulations where we tried doing a moonwalk, barefoot moonwalks in the simulation. So these are the habitats that I have already done my simulation, and my interest of study is basically doing an isolation study to improve the psychological condition for the astronauts for long duration missions. This one is going to be my next mission for 240 days in Russia. Is a serious mission where we will be staying in the isolation for 240 days and performing various psychological and physiological tests and various EVA activities to understand how the long duration mission affect the humans. So I will be participating in this one this year in November 2021 for 240 days. And these are my future missions that I'm looking for to participate for the long duration. Over here, we have a human exploration HERA in Houston in the Johnson Space Center. And then we have a NEMO, it's again a NASA facility at the Key Largo, Key West. It's again an underwater analog mission. Yes, so next one.
Jasleen, this is so amazing, your CV. When I see this again, and I look back into 6 years ago, as you was coming with us to the NASA Rover Challenge. Now you are like an astronaut, and I'm happy that it was possible to get you into the Mars 500 module in the EMPP in Moscow. So you will start this in November this year for 240 days. This is a distance to the Mars of a manned mission on the HEOMD track. And I was inside of this module in 2005, first time. So before an ESA astronaut was inside, and I hope it will be happy to to make this. So, and that you have a successful, enjoyable time there. This is a long time.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Alotta, you see, we have a lot of interesting people with us, and I hope there is also
very impressive. She's very impressive. Jasleen is, she's having some wonderful experiences. She sounds so mature, and I'm so happy for her. I received my master's from the University of Houston, so good for her. And I work a lot with Boeing people, so she's getting some great exposure there. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, give her an applause. No?
Yeah. Yes.
And she is born not far from the place where Kalpana Chawla was born, who was flight with STS-107, her second flight. And I met her parents together with Navdeep in the south of Delhi, of New Delhi, 2 years ago, and they are a very kind person. And so I know that she makes a whole nation pride and proud what she is doing now.
Yes.
I think we have some 7 minutes for the end of this session. We can restart it again then, because we have 2 more presentations. First, let us listen Lisa. Lisa has a shorter presentation, and then we can come to Firine. Maybe we can match this together in this time frame. So, Lisa, I will share this screen. Then you can start with yourself. Lisa is coming from Moscow, from the Moscow Aviation Institute, and she joined this institute in the past year. We met her in the Korolev readings before, that she was a student in a high school. So Lisa, here is your screen.
So hi everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm 18 years old. I'm a first-year student in Moscow Aviation Institute. My life is closely connected with space since 2015. That time I met Olga Moroz, Deputy Director of Risksat company. So Olga invited me to the first international summer aerospace school in Romania, Yerevan. From that moment, I think my journey in the space project began. I don't see my presentation. Oh, yes, okay. And the picture you can see is me, and I am on the projects. That time in actually 2015, I started and I was really nervous, but thanks Olga for being behind me. She's so helped me with my nervous, and it would be great that she connects to us, but now she's listening, and I want to say thank you to Olga. So some words about MAI, Moscow Aviation Institute. MAI and ISEI are partners since 19 years and made about 20 student missions since 2015.